The Ethics Committee traces its roots to 1993, when the then central government had formed a panel headed by Union Home Secretary N.N. Vohra to look into the alleged links of criminal elements with government officials and politicians. In its report submitted in 1995, the panel highlighted a clear nexus between unsocial elements and politicians in various parts of the country. And it was in 1997 that the General Purposes Committee of Rajya Sabha, before which the report was placed, decided to have an internal mechanism of the House which would work as a self-regulatory body. It was then that an ethics committee of Rajya Sabha came into being in 1997. The aim was to oversee the moral and ethical conduct of the members. An ethics committee for Lok Sabha was formed much later in the year 2000, and in 2015 it was made a standing committee. It is one of the 36 parliamentary panels which are supposed to play an important role in upholding Parliament's dignity and ensuring there are adequate checks and balances. It is also the sole committee which probes common people's complaints against members of the Lok Sabha. In the Lok Sabha, both the Privileges and the Ethics Panel came under the same branch. While the Privileges Committee looks into complaints raised by MPs against officials, the media, or other MPs, the Ethics Panel handles people's complaints against lawmakers. The Committee on Ethics shall consist of not more than 15 members. All allegations against MPs are initially brought to the attention of the Lok Sabha Speaker or the Rajya Sabha Chairman. In the Lok Sabha, the Speaker makes a decision on the complaints and refers them to the Ethics Committee. The panel then summons the complainants to hear them and cross-examine their allegations. Following that, the MP concerned is called by the panel for deposition. After hearing both sides, the panel members deliberate and finalize a report which is presented to the Lok Sabha Speaker. If the panel recommends any punitive action, a motion is brought to the House based on the proposal and it is voted upon. Yes, any Indian citizen can file a complaint against a lawmaker. But in 2014, a subcommittee suggested that such a measure would allow any political rival to file complaints against a lawmaker on flimsy grounds. The rule was then modified to the extent that a complaint had to be submitted to the panel through a lawmaker.
If you like this video, share it and subscribe to Business Standard. For more news, views and insights, log on to www.business-standard.com. Do also follow us on YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Telegram and LinkedIn.
She has ambitions of becoming a brand. Business Standard.